大家好，好高興又嚟嘅 C Channel。咁今日咧又好高興咧請到 Doctor Carlos 嚟解答一啲咧我哋好重要嘅話題，係關於咧黃金簽證啦，同埋係嚟葡萄牙去簽證啦、移民嘅問題嘅。咁so very fortunate to have you, Dr. Carlos, that we are having you to answer a lot of immigration problems and issues that we have with golden visa, resident cards, and all the other questions that all of our audience have. So we just did a touch base on what type of residency is available now, but I'd like to know what is on our program at the moment for resident cards, because a lot of people are even still have many questions about getting the resident cards. So the first step is getting the fingerprint, correct? So if you were already in the process of getting the golden visa previous years, you perhaps are waiting for the first fingerprint. Now we're having a lot of changes. Can we explain a little bit? Like, let's say I applied for golden visa 2022, I still haven't got my fingerprint yet. And in previous policy where we have to get our fingerprint, we have to come here to Portugal 7 days of the year and continuously every year 7 days. What has changed? Because there's a lot of policy change and there's a lot of delays and lots of people have a lot of frustrations and questions.
Yeah, let me just tell you, it's not 7 years, 7 days continuously. We can just break the days and we spend 2 or 3 days. But I'll go back to you in a minute. Just let me explain. Since COVID, it's been everything delayed.
Is it doing? Oh yeah, okay.
Since COVID, it's everything delayed. And the immigration has been a mess. The reasons are several reasons for that. One of them is the huge number of immigrants we have receiving in Portugal for the last few years. I can give you a number that about 10 years ago, we are about 450,000 immigrants, and in 10 years we have almost 1 million.
So double.
So more than double, actually, to be more precise. However, not only the situation of the number of immigrants grow, we had several situations according to the staff of the immigrant office that work there. They start complaining, many strikes, complaining about the service they also giving to the applicants, and the system was not working properly. It means that all of this together just generate a big mess. The office of the immigration is not working properly. Every day we go to the immigration, the system is going down. They have to rebook the people, they have to cancel the bookings. And the situation of so many people requesting and complaining bring this mess at this moment. We also had the situation that the government changed the SEF that has been turned off completely, and then they create a new agency called IMA. Since they created a new agency called IMA, since last year in October, they are being adapting. They are not familiar with the new system that they try to implement. There's no actual new system over there because there's only new people coming, and the old staff that was working in immigration left. They leave to other different departments. They were fed up of working the same place with the same conditions. There's no improvement. There's a lot of complaints from both sides, from the people outside that wants to get the resident card in their hands, and also from the staff. So this is the main problem at this moment. So what we can do? At this moment, we know that people are waiting for more than 1, 2 years, 3 years even. People waiting to get the fingerprints. At this moment, slowly, we are forcing the immigration to the court to get the bookings. Some we can get without the court, some we can with the court, but it's still even very slow to get this moving. I know we have clients and we have people waiting for 2, 3 years, but what we do, we just take some and push the ones that are more old, push them, and some people ask me, how can I start later? I have faster appointment. This we cannot explain. Nobody can explain. The immigration at this moment, as I said, is completely not controlled. We are doing our best. Sometimes we can get some bookings, sometimes we just get 20 bookings, and sometimes we don't.
But government is acknowledging this. I noticed on the news they're making some addition to the rules in terms of like original submission is 5 years after you hand in your documents to the government, right? So just imagine I still haven't got my fingerprint. Well, a lot of people have asked me, what if this process is going to take longer than 5 years? What would happen if they didn't even get a resident card in between that 5 years?
Well, we don't reach that 5 years. I don't believe that we'll get 5 years without anyone receiving a resident card. We have also good news that according to the law of the citizenship, you can apply the citizenship starting from the moment you submit your application online. It means that, for example, I have a clients that start 2 or 3 years already, and they will get the first card the next year. They just need to wait 1 more year to start the application for the citizenship.
I haven't made a fingerprint yet. I still haven't got my resident card yet. You still be very certain that it's going to be 5 years from the moment the documents been
The law
submitted.
already mentioned it. They start counting 5 years from the moment you make submission online. However, to apply for the citizenship, you have to get granted the first card. So just imagine for the worst scenario that 5 years you don't have any resident card. It means that you could start your application, but because you don't have your resident card, you cannot start your application. So just imagine that you make 5 years today, that is the first time you receive your card, it's your first card. Because you receive it, you can apply for the citizenship because you already got the first card. And you wait 5 years without any card, but you got the one card, then you can start your application.
So even if I haven't had fingerprint yet in 5 years,
To get the first card, you have to get the fingerprints. So you only get the card after you get the fingerprints.
so I have, of course, like, different clients, different circumstances. Some of them haven't had a fingerprint yet, or some of them already had a fingerprint. They still didn't get the first resident card, and it's been maybe a year and a half after the fingerprint process. What would you recommend these people to do? Like, obviously, they still need to wait for that process.
The only way to make pressure on the immigration is sending emails every day, every week, every month, or make a lawsuit. Some of our clients are making some lawsuits, and we have so many requests. Sometimes it's also difficult to attend everyone, but we are making some lawsuits for the ones that we consider more urgent, that waiting for a long time.
Just mentioned if they feel like unfairly delayed and they have faced like a lot of struggle with the application, they can use a legal process to
Yes.
pursue the fingerprinting process or even the first resident card. But may I ask, so even imagine in 5 years they still haven't got the card, it's the first card. In original original application was supposed to be 2 cards, because most people believe they need 2 cards.
No. If you want with only one card, you can apply for the citizenship. As long as you have one card and complete 5 years, you can apply for citizenship.
Oh, so you don't need to renew your for the second card.
Just imagine the situation, as I explained. You are waiting for 5 years. You get your card today, and you wait 5 years today. You complete 5 years today. At this moment, tomorrow, you are eligible to apply for the citizenship. However, the first card is valid for 2 years. So the citizenship is also takes a long time. It means that after 2 years, you may not be granted on the citizenship. It means that you have to renew that card. But just imagine that the government works faster and better, and then they will give you granted the citizenship during the validation of the first card. You don't need to renew anymore. I don't think it's going to be possible because everything is delayed.
I also heard about the cost of renewing the card has greatly reduced.
That's correct. The good news, besides that you can apply the citizenship earlier, is that the cost of the second card of the Golden Visa, because the Golden Visa program was shut down last year by the previous government, and at this moment all the Golden Visa holders or people that submit the application will have the same conditions for spending 7 days after the first year, 14 days, but they will benefit of something that is really good. The first card, it costs about 6,000 something, to renew about 180 euros. So because they transfer the card of the Golden Visa as an entrepreneur card. The conditions are the same, but the price are a big difference. So you don't need,
It's huge difference.
it's a huge difference. Just to remind our viewers that the second card was half of the first card, so 3,000 euros. Just imagine a family of 3 or 4 or 5, how much money they will spend on renew. At this moment, it's only 177 euros per card.
If it's 4 people, could have been like 13,000 up to, or more.
On renew,
Renew.
it's 3,000 something for each card.
So if it's 4 people, yeah, like
It's,
up to 14,000, 13,000. So now it's
77 something.
So just 180 euro,
Yeah, right.
you can get your card renewed. It's greatly reduced. So that is part of the good news in a big scheme of things, and I think that's a big consideration in a lot of people whether they want to continue their Golden Visa application. If it's due to the cost concern, and I think the delay is making a lot of people having a lot of doubts and anxiety. So thank you for answering our question and your time today. If any more questions, please drop us a comment below so we can help to answer your further question in regards to immigration in Portugal. Bye bye.